Good afternoon, everyone. Talking about the Coastal game, I thought we played extremely well until toward the end. I thought, we down by one with 30 seconds left, and in those two possessions, we don't even get a shot off. It's just kind of turnovers that kind of hurt us. And it's kind of been that, kind of part of the season, being young, making decisions and all that. I thought we had an opportunity to get a score, and we didn't, and they made a steal for our layup. So it made it pretty tough. But I thought we played extremely well, especially the second half. And then you go into the App State game, the whole thing turned. They came out, and we didn't have an answer for them at all. They scored, and inside out, I think they shot close to 70% the first half, and it just made it very difficult. We played them even the second half, but we couldn't get any closer. So it was this tough game. Going into Little Rock, I'm always excited to get an opportunity to play Little Rock because it's a really good measuring to stick. We played them first game of the season. We'll play them second to last game of the season and see how we measure against them. I thought we played good the second half against them and made a little run and cut it to 4 and then end up losing by maybe 12. And so we'll see where we're at. And then the Arkansas State game Saturday will be our alumni game. We're expecting a lot of alumni to come back into town and celebrate the game with us. And then on Saturday night, we'll figure out if we got to leave Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on where we're going, from South Al to Texas State to App State to Coastal. It looks like it may be one of those 4 locations. So we'll see on Saturday night and figure that out. But any questions?
How do you approach the last 2 games and however many games you have in the tournament? Because I know a lot of times people would talk about being in like a postseason mode, but do you almost look at this time as, I don't know, kind of compare it to college football, like extra practices and extra whatever to get your group right for the next year?
Well, I mean, for us, every especially playing against the Arkansas schools, both of them are pretty good. We'll approach it and continue to try to get better. I think, and in the tournament, I go back to old North Carolina State, survive in advance. I don't care if you win by half a point. It's just about trying to survive and advance and trying to, move on in the tournament. And for us as a young team with everybody coming back, I think the tournament is going to be big for us is if we can play some extra games. Because every minute, I really believe every minute in the tournament is going to be a great experience for us to build for next year. And kind of what we did our first year. Our first year, they hadn't won a tournament game in a while. We beat North Texas. We were 11th seed. They were a 5th seed. And to me, that helped us for the next year to get a little bit of experience and getting that win. And we played Western Kentucky down to the wire, the second round, and they ended up winning the tournament. So I thought that was a good experience for us to build for the young team for next year.
Now, being that you're basically locked in, I know you could be 9 or 10, but you're traveling, and your winning or losing is not going to necessarily determine, well, if I lose, I'll play this team, or if I win, I'll play that team. Do you consider resting?
No, I didn't. Kevin, at all. It's that's why you'd be a great manager for me. I didn't consider. My thing was all about winning. Trying to play Little Rock and great measuring stick and trying to get better and stuff like that. And it's going to be hard to take a young group and try to convince them that we're going to rest them. They want to win. They want to play, and we're going to continue to play to win. And wherever it puts us, hopefully it builds us some confidence, that we can play against the best teams in the conference. So, and we're getting Skylar back, so we need her to play some more. Skylar Goodwin to play some more. And it might. That'd be some great question for me to ask Travis today. Even Ty Doucette, and on down the line, and some of the kids that have been playing a lot. But it's a great question to ask our athletic trainer. As the game goes on, we may look at that. But, going into the game, we plan on, playing everybody and try to get a win.
So your approach will not change even though you're locked in?
No, I don't think it will.
How hard is it knowing that normally you get down to the end and games really mean something, and you've got a couple that really, in the long term, don't really affect how, what can happen to you in the end? Is that kind of hard to sort of wrap around?
You know, I kind of wish you wouldn't have reminded me about, because I'm not even thinking about that. Dan, I was thinking about continuing to play and get better. You know, it's just part of our DNA as a young team is we got to try to get some wins and try to get better. So, no, I mean, we're taking this game as like we need to win. You know, we need to win these games to be able to advance and, you know, actually to build some confidence in a young team.
What's the hardest part about these two games about having a quick reset before you guys get to Monday?
Oh, man, the hardest thing is going to be is, depending if we go to the Carolina schools, is no practice, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get on a plane at 11 o'clock on Monday morning in New Orleans and fly to Charlotte, and we'll have 3.5 hours, 3 hours to go either up into the mountains or down to the beaches. And you're looking at getting there at 5, flying in Charlotte at 5, driving 3 hours, it's 8 o'clock. I don't know, I guess we could try to do a shoot around at 8 o'clock that night. That's going to be the tough thing. Now, if we get South Al or Texas State, it'll be a little bit easier to deal with, and we'll get that practice time on the Sunday. But, I mean, those Carolina schools are going to be tough to prepare for in the gym. You know, we'll have to watch film and just try to, hopefully, the Carolina schools, we just played them, so we know a little bit about them. But for us, getting in the gym with a young team is kind of important to kind of walk through some things.
So not having the practice time really before the next is what's really the most difficult, other than travel?
Yeah, and the travel, too. I think the travel is going to be, I mean, it's going to be crazy. You know, you finish playing Saturday, and then, you know, we'll probably have to leave early Sunday morning on a bus to get to New Orleans and then playing. So it'll be an all-day travel, and then to turn around and play the next night, it's going to be pretty tough.
What about Skylar? Like, I mean, I know she didn't play a lot, but what did you see, and how much progress did she make? Is she as ready to play as you thought, or where is she right now?
Yeah, I thought she looked good. You know, her foot looked good, you know, and that's the main thing, that stress fracture in her foot. She had a little bit of pain after, but we expected that. And yesterday in practice, she even looked better, you know. She's moving. I mean, she's moving like it's not hurting her at all. And I thought she played extremely well on the defensive side, and she shot the ball well against App State the 10 minutes she played, you know. So it looks like she'll be able to get more minutes with us now. With your scenario, I mean, that might be something Travis might, but we need to get her some playing time to get accustomed to, you know, just shooting the ball and feeling comfortable again.
How did she redirect the rotations you've been going with? I
think it was good. You know, was able to kind of, matter of fact, we put her in pretty early, and she responded well, and we kind of worked her in and out. But you know, I think you'll see her even earlier this time around. You know, I mean, she's a projected starter before she got hurt, and now you know, hopefully we can get more minutes out of her. And I think she fit. You know, actually she ran the point a little bit, and she ran the 2-guard a little bit. So she can do so many different things, and she looked comfortable too. So that was the exciting thing.